Yes, it's a beautiful, beautiful weekend. It's a bright day, a blessed weekend, and a blossoming month, I believe. And welcome to Spring Delight on Western Spring Television. You can already see that our gypsy is already bright and,
Beautiful.
Wait, now let me be the one to compliment you.
Oh, okay.
By the way, our esteemed viewers, it's a beautiful day. I mean, a bright day. It's ladies that are beautiful. So let me use the proper adjective.
And the men are hugging.
It's a bright day. We men are handsome. So, you have a cute lady and a handsome man here. So, you can't afford to just stick to your screens and let's have a delightful time together on Spring Delight on Western Spring Television. How's been your week? Let me start from my co-host here. How's been your week, Ajibike?
Beautiful morning to you.
Before you start casting me off behind the scene, now
Beautiful.
tell me say I'm not calling Ajibike very well. You can hear me now. Ajibike, how has been your week?
I'm like quarrel.
You know, so I tell you, say I go drum. My own, I no go drum for
Why are
back.
you quarreling?
I'm not
Why you
quarreling. I'm
with
just
my name,
setting
though?
the record straight.
Femi, good morning.
You know, last week,
Oh, God.
waiting and flex more do for me. Still there my body, so I don't go let that Yoruba properly. And
I really do like the sound of that. Good morning, Femi.
it's a beautiful word.
How are you?
I'm very good.
First of all, happy new month.
That's true.
Yeah.
Wishing you the very best.
I wish you the very best. So,
you
okay,
very
beautiful
much.
morning to you, our esteemed viewers at home. How are you doing? Yes, Femi Alagbe had a lot to say to you guys, and Emiloko, it's my turn. How are you? How did March go? And welcome to April. I mean, to our Muslim brothers, I was the Itunwa where I hope you all had a good time in the holy month of Ramadan. And I pray to God this day that may all the fasting, may God answer every prayer. And of course, our Christian and brothers and sisters are still in the midst of the fast.
You're still on the mountain.
Yes, we are still there on it. And I pray to God that may God hear all the prayer. Welcome to Spring Delight. Yay! Come on. Every Saturday, it promises to be delightful. It promises to be exciting. You don't want to miss out on every of our routines that has been outlined for you. Coming from the celebrity birthdays. Is your birthday in the course of the week? Oh, we're going to visit that later. But come on, we have our segment all outlined for you as the regular, and it promises to be exciting. Please fasten your seatbelt. Please get well seated on your chairs. Wherever it is that you are watching us from right now, it's going to be a beautiful time. My name is Ajibike Anjorin Ojo, welcoming you.
And yes, without wasting time, let's quickly go to our Arabic segment where we get to do some exercise. Don't forget, I've got mine today.
And I've got
gonna
mine
do the
too.
needful, no time to check time. Let's go get business done. We'll be right back. Stay
Don't
with
go
us.
nowhere.
4, 3, 2, 1, go! Almost done. Almost done. Finish running. 3, 2, 1, stop. Yes, that's it again. Set back. 3, 2, 1, go! Four, 3, 2, 1, go! Almost done. Push through. Stop. Come back again. Come back again. Come back again. 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Let's take this down. Keep bouncing. When I say one, I want us to jump and shout one. Then we go to two, we shout 1, 2. Let's go, one people. Wow. Come on, nice. Bounce, 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 bounce. I can't hear you at that corner. I can't hear you at that corner. Let's go, 2. 1, 2. Nice one. Let's go. Keep bouncing. Keep bouncing. Keep bouncing. Let's go, 3. 1, 2, 3. Almost there. Let's go, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost there. Let's go, 6. Let's go, 6. I'm not satisfied with the dance. But when you hear you well, we'll go to 8. Let's go, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go, 7. Let's go, 7. Finish strongly. Finish strongly. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Let's go! Are you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Sweet. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's right. I'm ready. Halfway in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Let's go! Let's go! 3, 2, 1, Make it stop. That's right. I'm ready. Come on, 8. Last one. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Let's go!
Okay, welcome back. Keeping fit is good business. It might not come easy at first, but eventually it is worth it. And the very best way you can take care of your body is after you take in so much, you just get to sweat out those calories. So when we bring in our fitness sections to you week in, week out, we need you to understand that you just have to keep up with us. And the moment you exercise to a level whereby it becomes fun for you, trust me, you're halfway there already. What do you think about that?
Yeah, actually, that's just the right thing. And more importantly, consistency is key. You know, as we're consistent in bringing this to you, you also have to do your best to be very consistent at this, because what will become something that's easy for you is when you continue doing it. You don't get to, withdraw based on the initial stress and the pain that comes with it. But as you continue, it becomes a habit, because a habit is not just built within a short while. You continue doing it.
Fair enough. And habit is not built within a short while. I really do like that. But okay, the program is still Spring the Light on Western Spring Television, 190 DTT on StarTime. Don't forget to catch up with us on our social media platforms. We're on YouTube, Western Spring Television, on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on X. You know, we just type us in there and we are there in your faces. Hey, it's your birthday, because I'm sure it's somebody's birthday right now. So I say, happy birthday.
Bam, bam.
That is all I can say. I wish you merry happy return.
Why did you stop?
Oh, I like that. Okay. Happy birthday. That is all I can say. I wish you many happy returns. Oh, beautiful. I could give you a high five. Give me a high five.
Oh.
Bam.
Why you can't give?
Must you come from
No,
there?
I don't do it again. I don't vex.
Okay. It's somebody's birthday. I'm very sure about that. So if your birthday is today, or your birthday is in the course of this week, we need you to understand that from the stables of Western Spring and Spring Delight, we are wishing you a merry, happy birthday. Also, this will make me say a very special shout out to our Daddy Oye. It's his birthday. When was Daddy Oye's
That was
birthday?
yesterday.
Okay, Daddy Oye is the head of the camera unit, and he is doing amazing. We run to him every time. He is here every time. Sometimes I just wonder, like, does he even go home? Yes, they are always there to make sure you are seeing us as clear as you can see us right now. So I pray to God to Daddy Oye that wishing you a merry happy birthday, and it will not be your last birthday. And a special shout out to Engineer Biola. I don't have his full name, but I know he's there at Raven at the 1.7 FM, the radio section, and he's there to make sure the sounds are very clear. You can hear us perfectly without no glitches. It is birthday today. So I guess after today, we go turn up. Like we are turning up for Engineer Biola. So
Ige Abiola, actually.
Ige.
Yeah.
Okay. It's been a while ahead.
Maybe, okay, don't let us do it here. I'll ask you the history of how do we come about Ige. So
Ige, right?
you come and explain the Yoruba the Yoruba origin that you always claim that you have.
We could actually bring him on board for next week to speak about his surname.
Oh,
no,
okay.
it's not me. It's not my duty to do that. I'm not Ige.
Well, maybe you can try and do some research on that. So
On
you come and
Ige.
give us some, what brings about Ige in the Yoruba tradition.
But the question is, why are we researching his name, though?
No, the way you said when you heard Ige, it's rang the bell in
Like
your head.
he's been
So I was like, oh yeah, come and explain it as the original Ajibike that you are.
You're not serious. Typical Yoruba is not very typical. See, I don't get Femi. But then, happy birthday to all our celebrants.
Exactly.
We really do celebrate you, and we pray to God it's not going to be your last birthday. So
Amen.
on this next segment like this, we are going to be going on our celebrated birthday.
Yes, and after that we go to Today in History, and we'll be right back. Don't go away. Stay with us.
come on. We had a lot of Park Jam stars on our screens today, but I just need to say this, irrespective if you're celebrated on our TV screens or not, you're a celebrity wherever it is that you are. Okay, so special shout out to you from the studios here to our very own Fataya Kimbade. We want to wish you a merry happy birthday. And of course, there we celebrated a veteran actress, Liz
Liz
Benson.
Benson. We have H.O. Davis, and we also have our very own Daddy Oye in the house.
Fair enough.
Celebrated Oye, Ben Leo Loyede, as well as Abiola Ige and
Yes,
MC Delph.
MC, it's not Dialf, it's Dialf.
Okay, Delph.
Yes, he's a popular
Dialf.
is a popular comedian here in the state of Osun, and we're wishing you all a merry happy birthday from the studios here. Okay, it is still Spring Delight on Western Spring Television 190 DTT. Ajibike is well seated, and of course, Femi Alagbe is well seated. And right now we have our first guest well seated in here. You see, I mean,
What did you say?
I sighed because this particular topic, it's interesting, not just for the women alone. It is also applicable to the men. I mean, a lot of times it has been stereotyped that it only involves women.
It's a woman's thing.
Thank you. That's the exact word. Like, it's a women's thing, but hell no. It involves both the man too. So today we're going to be speaking to a public health nurse with certifications. She's Abaton. I would really love her to explain that name. She's Abaton Ololade Margaret.
She's at your mercy today. Now you can decide to use the next 10 minutes to make sure
okay. I didn't pronounce it well. You know, my producer just said it's Abaton. So
yes,
I want to know the meaning of Abaton and Abaton. Okay, she's Abaton Ololade Margaret, and she is a public health nurse. And today we are going to be talking about exploring family planning options. Good morning, Mrs. Abaton.
Good morning, ma. Very nice name.
Yes, it is. Abaton, what's the meaning of Abaton, though?
It is God's grace that we've not been stranded. We will have been stranded.
Abaton.
Yes, we will have been stranded. Because, you know,
any Abaton Tafira?
No. Mine is, we would have been stranded if not for God's mercy. So it is God that really helped us out.
Now
that
you've
we
learned
were
something
not
today on the
stranded.
So thank you.
Abaton.
Abaton.
Yes.
I would love to name my child Not Stranded. Not Stranded.
Yes.
Like, what's
You know,
the-
you should now become Mommy Not Stranded.
Okay, so it's a beautiful. You're very
you.
welcome, ma'am.
Thank
And
you
today we're
very
going to be talking
much.
about family planning options.
Yes.
And because of this, we have a report outlined to our viewers about on family planning. And when we get back, we're going to be speaking to our guests. So don't go nowhere.
Thank you.
Support we have received is great. You know, even in the area of training of service providers, you know, demand generation, you know, creating demand towards accepting family planning. You need to dispel rumors, myths, and misconceptions that do prevent our women from accepting family planning. And also in the area of, you know, provision of support, the logistics support for consumables during conduct of enriches and outreach services. Also in the aspect of data, which talks about monitoring and evaluation, supportive supervision on the job training. You know, all these things put together has really helped us to improve family planning provision in the state. And with this, we've been able to see the increase in the contraceptive prevalence rates in Osun State from 29% in NDHS 2018 to 35% in 2023, and that's huge to us because considering all the factors that do prevent people from accepting family planning, despite the fact of the challenges, we've been able to move against the odds, and with this we've been able to achieve that 6% increase, which is a good one to us. And with the support of TCI, we've been able to progress at least from the point we were before to higher level. However, we cannot do it alone. We still continue to seek for the support of our implementing partners, the Challenge Initiative, most especially in the aspect of providing or reaching the hard-to-reach areas. You know, we have some of our women in our communities that we might not even believe that we have women there. And so we need to reach out to them to make sure that they have a better life through provision of quality family planning services.
Train health worker on provision of adolescent friendly services, And looking at adolescent-friendly services, it gives health worker that confidence to provide services and make our facility a safe place for adolescents so they can have access to contraceptives and counseling and other issues that has to do with their sexual reproductive health. Also, they have also helped us in conducting what we call on-site orientation, whereby they train everybody working at the health facility, both clinical and non-clinical staff, on how to provide adolescent-friendly services. And then they have also assisted to have to inaugurate adolescent and youth or reproductive health technical working group, which is an advisory body that sees to the issue of adolescents in the state, and they have also been assisting in technically and financing by funding the quarterly meeting of this technical working group. And also conduct of enriches and outreaches at our primary care facility, whereby contraceptives are being given to all women of reproductive age at no cost.
Yes, so welcome back. And that was a beautiful report. I want to say thank you to our very own special reporters. Welcome back to Spring Delight. And we have our guest, well seated here, Mrs. Abaton or Lolade. Am I correct about that? I tried to be very...
Abaton.
Abaton.
Today you're on the spot.
Oh my goodness.
Now you don't know Yoruba.
Please let me just call her Mrs. Ololade.
Yes. No
Let me
problem.
just do Ololade,
No,
you know.
we are sticking to that Abaton.
Abaton. Okay, Abaton Ololade is well
Good.
seated.
Yeah,
She's
you
a
will learn
public
it.
health nurse with certifications. And we're talking about our family planning options. Mrs. Abaton, thank you very much for being here.
Thank you very much.
Family
for having
plan.
me.
Yes, you're welcome. Family planning options.
Yes.
It's actually a topic that a lot of people, a lot of couples, even singles now, are in the world of the family planning. First of all, explain the definition of family planning. What does it mean?
Thank you very much. Simply as ABC.
Okay.
Family planning is having children by choice and not by chance. I'm ready to have this pregnancy, and I'm ready, fully prepared to be responsible. You know, a lot of times people just get pregnant unintended, unplanned, and whosoever fail to plan has
planned
already
to fail.
planned to
Sorry,
fail.
is it possible for somebody to get pregnant?
Sure. Thank you. As an adolescent, you just have a boyfriend and you are just playing. You know, you just play.
From the play?
Yes, from the play, you get to somewhere else. And the pregnancy will just come and say, where is this? Oh, I'm not ready for this. And so that is what we call unplanned pregnancy, unintended one. So it is very possible to have unplanned pregnancy. And so when you talk about family planning, it is making an informed decision, an informed choice as an individual and as a couple. I love that your statement that talks about men. And that's what we call male involvement.
Okay.
You can't do it alone. That is the right thing. Individual, I can decide. And also, as couple, let's come together. The word of God says, come, let us reason together. As couples, you need to discuss together. Let us talk. How do you want to do it? Is timing and spacing of when do you want this child to come?
Okay. Fair enough.
Do not have unplanned or unintended pregnancy. That is the planning. You must be well informed, take the right decision, then you have a better life. Family planning is talking about better life, having a better life, a good health for our women.
So on a lighter note now, just lighter note. So family planning now comes with mathematics now. You have to plan the spacing and the
the timing.
Right? I do get that.
Hope you love you like maths.
You don't have to ask me about that. I'm in the system.
No, I'm asking. Hope you like mathematics and you like calculation theory.
I really do.
Thank you very much. I know you're a woman, a good woman, beautiful woman for that matter.
Thank you very much.
Everybody has to give you compliment.
I want to ask you this. When we talk about the family planning options, is it normal to introduce family planning options to our adolescents?
Thank you very much for that very beautiful question. In Osun State presently, if I want to talk based on evidence.
Okay.
So data is the evidence.
Okay.
We have what we call NDHS report that talks about adolescent or teenage pregnancy, as we talk now, is 7.7%. What is that telling you? It's to tell you that a lot of girls are having unintended pregnancy. Remember what I said? They didn't really plan for it. It will just occur. And because they are somehow helpless, it's going to affect them in a lot of areas. And so you see that aspect now. Instead of a girl to have unintended pregnancy that can lead to unsafe abortion, that can lead to hemorrhage, that can cause infection and even death of that adolescent girl, why can't we protect her? So family planning was about protecting that girl, making her to have a better life, even in preparing for her future. So family planning is more than just come, we counsel them. Counseling is the backbone of family planning. Let them know. What are we saying? How do you plan for a better future? And as an adolescent girl, once you have unintended pregnancy, automatically your education will be affected. And so, for you not to be affected, we want to remove the road like barriers, obstacles on your way from reaching your goal. Do you have a goal? As an individual, you need to set goals for yourself. What do I want to become the next 10 years? Where do I want to get to? Do I have a role model? Do I have somebody I'm looking up to? What can be a roadblock on my way? You want to move from here to that place. What can bring a barrier? And so for you to be able to remove the barrier is part of having a family planning method. So adolescence is very key to us. 7.7% of teenage pregnancy is not acceptable. And that's why we have to talk to them. Number one thing is to counsel them. Abstinence is very, very important.
Thank you.
When a lady is yet to be exposed, you understand? When she's yet to be exposed, she's still living under the care of her parents. Her parents are fully responsible for her needs. You remember, we have causes. What makes them to have unintended pregnancy? Maybe a man will just give her 500 naira daily to entice her. That man giving her 500 naira daily, a day will come, say, what are you going to give me in return?
In return.
For this money I give you every day. And so the lady will be so helpless. At the end of the day, unintended pregnancy will come. So we have a lot to do in that aspect. Our adolescents are very key to us. They are our future. And we need to provide quality care services to them. Remember I said counseling. We do counsel them. Abstinence. Abstinence is only when the lady is well catered for. The parents are there to provide for her needs, sending her to school, preparing her for a better future. But once a girl is exposed, maybe has even committed 2 or 3 abortions, what do you say to that? And you don't want her to die. It's only the person that is still alive that can have a better future. But once she's dead, what are we talking about? So we need to plan. We need to protect her. So abstinence is key. Use of condom. I have condoms here. It's what to preach today. I have male and female condoms. This is male condom. This is female condom.
Oh.
Yes. You talk to them. If you know you cannot abstain, remember, go with condom. Use condom consistently, correctly. Consistently means if you have sex, first round, use 1 condom. The next round, use 1. If you use condom first round, you are carried away and you use flesh to flesh second time, that means you are still right into unplanned pregnancy.
How safe, or like percentage rate of the safety of using condom? How safe and how protective in condom? Because
Thank you.
some persons tend to believe that even with condoms, sometimes
Like mistakes
you
still
know, there are some
happen.
saying anything can still
Thank
happen.
you very much. With condoms, we have nothing less than 87-90%
Safe.
safe.
Okay.
It is safe.
Safety.
And do you know, these condoms serves 2 purposes. 1, prevention of unplanned pregnancy.
Okay.
And 2, protection from STIs. STIs are sexually transmitted infections, even up to HIV/AIDS. You understand? So these 2 condoms. And one good thing about it is this: is it that a male use the condom or the female use the condom? It's one person. Not that the 2 of you will use. The man will not use and the woman will use. No. So once the male is on condom, the woman, there is no need for it. And if it is the woman that is using the condom, then the male will not use condom. You understand? So it's like a barrier method.
Yes.
You know, you are bringing something to collect the semen, Once you say a woman is pregnant, what happens? The man releases her own sperm that travels, meets the egg of the woman. That is when pregnancy occurs. But what we are doing at this very particular point is this. These condoms inside will just collect the discharge, the male semen, and that will be okay. The woman will be
All right, ma'am.
protected.
Before Ajibike comes in to say this, I want you to look into your camera,
Okay.
and explain to the male folk how can they contribute in family.
Exactly.
God bless you. I love that question. I said male involvement. Number one, the starting point is discussion. Let us discuss. My dear boyfriend, we are not ready to be pregnant now. How can we go about it? My dear husband, we are not ready for this pregnancy now. Maybe we have even gotten up to 2 or 3 kids. And there is no way, as a married woman, your man will surely come to you because you are beautiful. And he wants you. You are attracted to him. And so, if you are not very careful, unplanned pregnancy will come. So, as couples, we need to discuss, what do we do? How do we protect ourselves from unintended pregnancy? You see, that is the male involvement now. As the head of the family, the man, you know, say, okay, my dear wife, let us go to the facility, public health facility, where we know we have trained providers that will be able to give us quality family planning options. Male involvement, discussion, counseling, informed choice, agreement between the two of them. And so we do encourage our men, please, if truly you love your wife, you want a good health for her, family planning talks about having a good health. Because when you talk about pregnancy, a lot of dangers are associated with it. By the time a woman is pregnant, there's something we call pregnancy-induced hypertension. You know the meaning? Which means if a woman is not pregnant, there is nothing like pregnancy-induced hypertension. You know she's protected.
Yeah.
There's something we call diabetes in pregnancy. If a woman is not pregnant, she's protected from having diabetes in pregnancy. And so, if truly you love your wife, your woman, you will even be the one to take the lead as the leader of the home. Take her to the facility where she'll be able to take up family planning method, having her providers there. They'll be able to provide quality services to you. So male involvement is very critical. Do you know we have a lot of rumors, myths, and misconceptions when it comes to family planning? So men didn't allow their women to go for family planning because they think you have given her license to be promiscuous. Have you ever heard that?
Yes.
Good. And so, coming to this direction, if you are the man and truly you love your wife and you trust her, you'll be the one to take the lead. You will not say because she might go promiscuous, you will not allow her to protect herself against unwanted or unplanned pregnancy. And so, it is very, very critical. We are looking towards male involvement. It's 100% important to us because we believe if a man should support family planning, then our stress will be reduced. You know, he is the one that we even encourage the woman to do this. For example, I have a method here. We call it, this is daily pee, that the woman will have to take if she wants to.
Mrs. Ololade, please hold on that.
Okay.
I understand you are still going to come back to that.
Okay.
But I want to ask you this, because how do you know which of these family planning options that suit an individual?
Thank you very much.
Because we have actually seen cases, whereby a woman will do, I don't know, there's different methods which you're going to speak to us about, but some of them have been prone to a whole lot of disadvantages. Like we've seen women who grew lean along the line, some get very robust. So how do we know which family planning method is suitable for an individual?
Thank you very much. And that is why I said, when you want to take up a method, go to a public facility where you know we have a qualified and a trained provider. Okay. I've said it. So the trained provider in that facility, they were well equipped. You see me, I'm a trainer, a master trainer. The people that trained me, they were the international people.
Okay.
I have a pattern in the States, we call them Maristos, Nigeria, reproductive choices. We have them. You know, these people, they were imported. You know, they do everything according to the standard. They ensure that the quality of care is, make sure that it is properly followed. They don't compromise quality. In that aspect, my mind will be at rest if you go to a public health facility where we have a trained provider to take up a method. And so, talking about a lot of challenges,
yes,
there's something we call side effects. That is the word we use in family planning. We call it side effects. As an individual, a lot of things will happen in your system that is personal to you. The two of us are women.
Yes.
But look at it from this angle. If the two of us should give birth the same day, we are not going to resume our menses the same day.
Fair enough.
Very good. From that angle, that is going to tell you that if the two of us should take up a method, we are not going to react the same way.
The same way.
And that is what happens. That sometimes we see a woman, we say, this is what is happening to me. Another one we say, no, it's not happening to me that way. So we have different methods that we still talk about. So that aspect of side effects that do give a lot of people a major concern is what the trained provider will still address. They were trained on that. So all I'm saying is ensure that you don't go to quacks. That is just it. Because by the time you go to the public health facility where the trained provider is, history will be taken.
Okay. Your childbirth history.
Exactly. So, or have you done any method before? What was the reaction? Do you get that? That is going to give you an insight that, okay, possibly, if this woman should take up this method, this thing might happen. You understand? So that is part of the training. You counsel the woman. Counseling is the backbone of family planning. This thing you are saying, if a woman was well counseled and you already prepared her mind that, hello, madam, if you take this very method, you might experience this. You know, by the time that thing occurs, you know, the memory will tell her, okay, my provider
had already said this.
And so psychologically, everything will be normal. It's just a matter of time.
Okay.
So we still talk about.
Yes, I would want us to talk about the various family planning options that we do have.
Thank you very much. I've talked about male condoms,
the condoms
and the female condoms.
Yes, please.
Please. I want to encourage us.
So you're you're looking here.
Please make sure you always use condoms. It is very, very important. Remember, I said abstinence, faithfulness. If you are married, ensure you are faithful. And if you know you cannot be faithful, please take off condoms.
Okay.
Thank you.
That is one.
Two, I have this piece. If you look at it, I have two different pieces. This one talks about the woman that has given birth. If the camera can capture it very well, we have a nursing mother.
A nursing mother there.
Giving breast to the baby. What is this one saying is this? If a woman should give birth and the baby is still less than 6 months, she should go on this very pill. It's not going to affect the breast milk production.
The baby is safe.
The baby is safe. And successfully, the breast milk will be flowing, the baby will be having enough food, and the mother also will be well protected from unplanned pregnancy.
Okay.
Because remember, a lot of women, even when they go for maternity leave, resuming back to duty, they are already pregnant. Yes, we do have that.
That is amazing. Back from maternity to be ready to go for another.
Exactly. We do have that. And so a woman must be protected.
At all times. At
all times. Thank you. So this is it. It's meant for her. Look at this one.
Okay.
Once the baby is 6 months and the baby is feeding on the complementary feeds of the family, then this woman will start on this. If you look at it very well, we have two colors here. So she'll be taking it. See these two pieces, it has to be taken every day.
Judiciously and religiously.
Religiously at the same time. And that is why we do encourage our clients on peace. At the back of your door, in your room, you're right. Have you taken your pee today? So that one, by the time you lock the door,
wake up every day.
You wake up, you see it. Okay, this is a reminder. So you must take it every day. Or what you are saying is this: the protection must be in your system. It must be regular. There must not be a kind of break. You understand? So that if you have a break and you are not very careful, you can't even come up with twin pregnancy. And we don't want that. Because remember, what we are saying is to protect yourself from unplanned pregnancy. So we have the P. This one so can be used to correct irregular menses.
Okay.
You know, we have a lot of benefit of this one too, for health reasons. See, we have what we call injectables. We have 2 months injectable. We have 3 months. If you want to go on 2 months, every 2 months, you have to go back to your provider to take off your injection. And if it is 3 months home, you have to go every 3 months. Unfortunately, when they see, there will be research and there will be updates. And when they see that many times our women, because of the work we do, like today now, market day, by 6 a.m., I will leave the house, go to the market, come back 7 p.m. I will have forgotten that today is my clinic day. Oh. I'm supposed to go for my re-injection. Oh. Do you know they came up with this, what we call Cyana Press,
Okay.
DMPSC. This one, you can inject yourself at the corner of your room.
Oh.
This is what I'm doing. We are going to train you. We have trained providers. So even by the time you go from morning to evening and you are forgotten, by the time you get to your room in the night and say, today is my date. I have not taken my injection. You just take this injection from where you kept it on your wardrobe and ready to inject
Ready
yourself.
to use.
Yes. So the trained providers will still take up the clients on it. And we have as many clients on this. And another benefit of this, you can give them 2 or 3 doses to take home. Which means, what you are saying is this woman will not be coming to the facility every 3 months.
Yeah.
Good. And that's a plus to the woman.
Fair enough.
Very good. So we have the injectables. We have what we call implants. Implants. See, it is just like a stick. And it will be just inserted under the armpit here. We have the trained providers that will do that. And here I want to say, a lot of women will be afraid. They're going to perform operation. It's not operation.
I was about asking that. Is it not going to be operated?
It's not going to be operation. That is why I say trained providers. They were well trained. The competency is there. The proficiency is being ensured that even by the time you close your eyes, as I'm seated, if I should close my eyes, I want to insert this, I can easily do it for you. Just give me your hand, I place, I know what to do, I inject the place so as not for you to feel the pains. Then, within the twinkling of an eye, I'm done. Also, all what we need is to have a trained provider to provide this. So if you are taking on this one stick, you see, just small stick, this one will work for 3 years.
Wow.
But if I have the second one here, 2 of these, you see the 2? If the 2 comes to under my armpit like this one will work for 5 years. You know we are blessed. Once a woman is protected for 5 years, your mind will be at rest. See the way you are looking beautiful. The method is there now for you to make you to look beautiful and you are protected. Your mind, psychologically, you are good.
Yeah, yourself.
Because once a woman experiences unintended pregnancy, your mind will not be at rest. Say, my baby is just 4 months old, though. People will be abusing me, and they'll be making jest of me. Once you are protected, your mind will be at rest. Psychological stress is far away from you. And so, family planning is talking about the health of the woman, having a better life. This one, remember, 3 and 5 years. Look at my hand.
Wow. This looks like a baby armor.
This is what we call IUD. IUD.
What's the full meaning of IUD?
Intrauterine device.
Okay.
Uterine is your uterus, your womb. So what we are going to do, the trained provider will take this. We have a way of doing it because I know the way you are looking. Don't be afraid. We have a way of doing this. Then you take it to the uterus.
For
the
insertion.
uterus is like my hand like this. I want to show it to you. See my hand. By the time the trained provider treat the client, explain the procedure to the client to gain her consent, then, did you see it again?
Yes, no.
It's only this tag that will be seen outside. And for a woman, we have what we have, that our place, the vagina, we have what we call fornices. It's like corners. We have corner 1, corner 2, corner 3, corner 4. So this tag we just hide in a corner. And the woman continue to enjoy her life for the next 7, 8, 9, 10 years. Can you see? That is very good. If women could just embrace family planning, if our men could just endeavor to support our women to take up family planning, is for a better life. So I think
but because of, that was a very beautiful one, Mrs. Ololade. I enjoyed it, and I still have so much questions, but because of the warmth of our time. Now, talking about the pills, talking about the insertion, both the arm and that of the vagina, you know, at what point, are there complications when a woman is ready to have another baby? Have there been cases of delays? or the moment you are off it, you just get pregnant when you're ready?
I perfectly understand your question. Look at this method. What we are saying is stay here in the uterus, remember, and do not allow the semen to travel down to go and meet the egg of this woman, thereby preventing unplanned pregnancy. And at the end of the day, look at it. It's here. The semen will come like this. The woman is protected. Nothing.
Okay.
And after 4, 5, 6 years, I'm ready to be pregnant. And that is what we're saying. Having it timing, the timing. I've been able to build 3, 4 bedroom flat. So I'm ready to have a lanchile now. All what we are going to do, the provider will just bring it. See my hand. See the way it's coming out. See the way it's coming out. And I show it to the clients. Hello, madam. This is what I kept here for the past 4, 5 years, and I've removed it. By now, even we had testimonies of women, if they should remove it this morning, immediately they get home, if they should meet their husband, pregnancy will occur. Because what we're saying is the barrier here, what you kept here is no more there.
The killer
and
is
the
locking
woman,
the door.
And so the woman is free.
Okay.
She will become pregnant. This one, like you said,
Yes.
the implants, we have the hormones, levonorgestrel. That is the hormone embedded in this. So the levonorgestrel hormone, they are like normal body hormone of a woman. In a normal body hormones, we have estrogen and progesterone that works in the system that a woman will menstruate for 3-4 days, the menses will stop, and another month, the menses will come. Those normal natural hormones in the body is what they use to produce this progesterone. And so sometimes a woman might be on this and she might be having what we call menstrual or bleeding changes. For her to be able to understand, we say bleeding changes. Because, one, the woman might not be menstruating again if she's on this method. Do you know what happened? This method will just steady the ovary that produces the egg that, I'm not ready for pregnancy now. And so keep the ovum. The ovum is what is going to allow the pregnancy to occur. And once the ovum is not out, what do you think will do to her? Nothing now. So pregnancy will not occur. And so by the time a woman is not releasing the ovum, menses will not come. Because what do you think menses is also about? There is no pregnancy. Once a woman sees her menses, that tells her that I'm not pregnant. And once she's protected, and this method is working in her system the way it is, then if she's not menstruating, she's okay. She's fine. Another menstrual or bleeding change we can have is what we call spotting. It will just come. Maybe just 10 a pint, maybe 1 hour, 2 hours, maybe like 3 days, 4 days. That's what we call spotting. The menses will not really flow, you understand? But it will just give her a sign. Okay, this is your period time. Day 1, spotting. Day 2, spotting. Another bleeding change is extra flow. That one will now affect the woman, you understand? Okay. Because maybe the woman has been menstruating to 3 to 5 days before. The menstrual can increase to 5 or 6 or 7 days. And with that, you know that this woman is somehow affected. And we don't want her to be affected in any negative way. You understand? Because family planning is to provide a better life for that woman or couple. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Ololade. It was beautiful talking to her, the public health officer with a lot of certificates. You know, it has been beautiful speaking to her about the family planning options and its benefits. And it has been said by her that even our men are supposed to be involved to ensure a smooth family planning options. Thank you very much for coming, ma. And I hope when we reach out to you another time, you're going to be here for us.
Sure.
Thank you very much. That has been it about that with Mrs. Ololade. I don't want to go back to that. I don't want to, just fool myself.
I mean, it's really a lot. And if we stay here for
we're not talking about it all through Spring the Light, but then
I think we'll have to
bring her another time.
We'll have to maybe bring her back to continue this conversation
another time, definitely. And right now we're gonna go for My Work, My Pride. I mean, look at her. She was talking about this family planning options and she was very excited about it, ready to teach us. That is to show you it is our work and it is our pride. We are here in the studios and this is our work and this is our pride, and we are taking you there into the streets where we are exploring the world of confectionaries, and that is our work, our pride. And when we get back, our second guest is going to be well seated right here with us. Don't go nowhere. Be right back.
Let's go, let's go. When I think of money, think of too much money. Listen up.
My name is Emiola Sonny Farendi. I'm the CEO of 32 Cake. Baker ni mí, mo ti ń ṣe láti bí 15 years now. A máa ń ṣe cake, a máa ń ṣe oríṣiríṣi fruits, a máa ń ṣe watermelon fruit, tiger nut, zobo, oríṣiríṣi nǹkan la máa ń ṣe níbí báyìí. Mo lọ kí ọ̀rẹ́ mi nìbàdàn. So hairdresser lọ̀rẹ́ mi yẹn. Ìgbà tí mo lọ kí woman kan wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ọ̀dọ̀ wa tó máa ń ṣe cake. Ó máa ń ṣe snacks gan, ó máa ń ṣe egg roll. Mo wá máa ń béèrè pé báwo ni ẹyin ṣe wọnú egg roll yẹn. Mo wá ní iṣẹ́ yẹn dẹ̀ wù mí, ọ̀rẹ́ mi, mo fẹ́ lọ kọ́ iṣẹ́ yẹn. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi wá ní ìwọ tó lówó lọ́wọ́ ló fẹ́ lọ kọ́ṣẹ́. Mo wá ní ó dẹ̀ wù mí, ṣé wàá mú mi lọ? Ọ̀rẹ́ mi yẹn ló wá dúró fún mi gẹ́gẹ́ bí àǹtí níbi iṣẹ́ yẹn. Ọ̀gá mi yẹn gan sọ pé òun ò lè gbà mí o. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ lówó lọ́wọ́ báyìí. Ó ní ó wù mí lọ́kàn láti kọ́ iṣẹ́ yẹn ni. So ọ̀rẹ́ mi yẹn ló dúró fún mi gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹ̀gbọ́n tó dúró fún mi lọ́jọ́ yẹn níbi tí mo ti lọ kọ́ṣẹ́ yẹn. So àtìgbà yẹn mo like iṣẹ́ yẹn gan. Ìgbà tí mo kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ yìí kí n tó marry ni mo ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. So ìgbà tí mo marry tán, ọkọ mi lóun ò gbà kí n ṣiṣẹ́ cake. Ó ní iṣẹ́ cake báwo, open shop fún mi, mo ń ta pampers, company gan ló wá máa ń kọjá fún mi. But at the end of the day, iṣẹ́ yẹn gan ló wù mí. So mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti bí kí n máa ṣe chinchin. Ìgbà tọ́kọ mi ò gbà, shop tó gbà fún mi yẹn náà mo máa ń ta chinchin, mo máa ń ṣe donut, mo máa ń ṣe pop-up. Ọkọ mi ò tẹ̀ ní yà sọ́nà bí ó máa bínú ìní kan pé òun irú nǹkan wo ni mo fẹ́ máa ta. But ìgbà tó rí pé mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ yẹn pé àwọn èèyàn ń béèrè oríṣiríṣi nǹkan lọ́wọ́ mi, tó bá padà wá rí pé mo ti ta nǹkan tí mo ṣe yẹn tán, wá wò pé ó jẹ́ kí n help ẹ pẹ̀lú business tó lè fẹ́ ṣe yìí. So ilé náà dẹ̀ ní gbogbo ìgbà yẹn mo máa ń bake nílé. Gbogbo ìgbà tí kò gbà kí n ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn mo máa ń bake. Tá bá lálejò, cake ni mo máa fi ṣe wọ́n lálejò pẹ̀lú drinks. Mo máa ń bake nílé, mo máa ń ṣe oríṣiríṣi nǹkan nílé. Ẹ̀gbọ́n ọkọ mi tó wà ní Canada, ní America, ìyẹn ló ní pé cake ìyàwó ẹ̀ máa ń fine gan. Ó jẹ́ kó máa ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn náà. Ó ní mi ò wo pé iṣẹ́ yẹn jẹ́ ó ní jẹ́ kó máa ṣe ó jẹ́ yẹn wà òkè. So ilé ni mo ti máa ń gba wedding cake, mo ti máa ń gba birthday cake, inú ilé ni mo ti máa ń ṣe ní gbogbo ìgbà yẹn. Ọkọ mi tó wá help mi, tó gba big shop fún mi pé kí n máa ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn níbi. Iṣẹ́ yìí, iṣẹ́ gidi ni, iṣẹ́ tó wà òkè ni. Oríṣiríṣi èèyàn ni mo ti bá pàdé, àwọn èèyàn láti travel. Cake mi gan wọ́n máa ń gbé lọ travel. Ẹlòmíì á sọ pé cake tó wà ní US pé cake tó máa ń rọ̀ ni. Báwọn like cake mi gan, wọ́n máa ń gbé cake mi travel. So iṣẹ́ yìí mo like ẹ̀ gan. So àwọn ọmọ tí mo ti train nípasẹ̀ táwọn náà ti wà òkè, wọ́n ti dá dúró, wọ́n pọ̀ gan. Cake baking òun ni iṣẹ́ mi, iṣẹ́ tí mo nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí ni. It's my work, it's my pride.
Yeah. It's my work. It's my pride. I like what she used to end that aspect. She's proud of what she's doing, just as Ajibika said earlier. Yes, we're proud of what we are doing here at Western Spring Television, and basically, particularly at this moment on Spring Delight and Western Spring Television. Yes, you've seen our first guest. We got to talk about family planning, and my own take is it's not just a women thing; it's a thing for all of us,
I like
both
that.
the male folk and the female folk. And without wasting time, we have our second guest right here seated in the house. Can you say anything?
Yes, definitely. My work, my pride, and we are here, and we and stopping. It was beautiful speaking to Mrs. Ololade, the public health officer, who had so much to say about family planning and its options. Okay, and I kind of feel at this stage where we are at right now, a lot of, I mean, individuals should take it into consideration because you really don't want to have a child that you are not expecting.
Exactly.
Okay, and definitely we have our second guest well seated.
Yes, our second guest is Akinbode Oluwasegun, a visionary leader in youth development and community service. Renowned of his tireless efforts in promoting youth empowerment, education, and community development, with proven track record of excellence in leadership. I mean, the citation is a whole lot. However, he's also the director of Cortex Ventures, a thriving business venture specializing in wholesale fabric sales and agricultural production. He's also into youth advocacy and community service. It's a pleasure to have you in the house.
Right, so good morning, my host, and good morning, Nigerians. Good morning, the great youth of Osun State. And like you said, there is one aspect of my name that you missed, and that is the best name ever.
Okay.
My real name, my first name, is Olakolupo.
Actually, I wanted you to mention that
I
because
know
I
you
wasn't
can't
sure. I didn't want
pronounce-
to murder
No,
it.
it might be
Oh, just
difficult.
like you allowed me
So
to
it's-
murder the previous guest.
No, I didn't allow you to.
It
you
might
had
be
won
difficult
that.
for you to pronounce.
So I
it
decided to jump it.
because throughout the whole world, I bears that name alone.
I see.
Okay.
Have you ever had that before?
Olakolupo.
Yeah.
Olakolupo.
Because when I saw it, I sensed that I might murder this
No
thing.
one.
So
The only person who says that name for the first time and pronounce it correctly is the former governor of Osun State, Engineer Ralph Aregbesola.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do people call it though?
As some people will say Olakolu, Ola.
Olakolupo. That's what I was saying.
Olakolupo. And some people will not even be able to pronounce it.
Oh,
But the
okay.
real name is Olakolupo.
Oh,
Let's riches come
Olakolupo.
together.
Well, what's the mean? Let me also act as I
I just said that.
the other time.
Let's riches come together.
Okay.
Ki Olakolupo.
Mm,
Yes.
that's a beautiful one.
Yes.
Mr. Olakolupo, it's nice to have you.
Yeah.
And we're going to be talking about empowering our youth and transforming communities today. So, first of all, I mean, you talking about the National Youth Council of Nigeria, that is NYCN or Osun State chapters.
Yes,
I
sir.
want you to tell us what this body is all about.
Okay. National Youth Council of Nigeria was given birth to in the year 1964.
Wow.
To be the umbrella body of all youth groups in Nigeria.
Okay.
Is the apex and the umbrella body. And basically, our function is to be the mouthpiece of the youth, to be the link between the youth and the government, and to see to the welfare of the youth.
Okay.
Yes.
And the Osun. Okay.
And they also have a major responsibility, which is to coordinate the affairs of the youth.
Definitely.
Yes.
So now, tell us about the Osun State chapter.
Oh.
How long has it been and how has it been?
Well, I came to office February 2nd. And
February
And
2nd,
what year?
this year.
2025.
Yes, before that, I was the
Congratulations.
chairman, National Nigeria Youth Congress, and I think I know 2 or 3 past leaders in the Youth Council, and I have also met some people. The spokesperson to the governor of Osun State is one of the former executive of Youth Council, that is Malam Olawale Rashid. The SA to the governor on political, Alhaji Munir, was also one of the executive of National Youth Council of Nigeria. So National Youth Council of Nigeria dated back 1964 has also been in existence in Osun State. And because of the engagement of the government with the youth, some government will come into power and they will decide not to work with the youth. So this is somehow challenging, but we give kudos to the governor of the day, who is trying his possible best to make sure that he revive the glory of National Youth Council of Nigeria. A lot of money was spent on our Congress. We appreciate the governor to make sure that National Youth Council of Nigeria is put in its right shape.
All right, let's talk about the importance of youth advocacy, the challenges and the successes as the new president. Now, before you become a president,
Yeah.
you will have gone through a lot of processes. You will have been involved in a lot of advocacy movements and all that. So, what's the importance of youth advocacy? Some challenges that you might have seen, faced, and maybe currently now as the president there, and what are the successes?
Okay. May I also say I am not the president, so that by tomorrow I will not meet myself at the court.
Okay.
We only have one president. That is
Okay.
the
So
president.
your position is
The
in the state.
chairman.
Okay, the
So
chairman
we
in
have
the
one
state level.
president, one
Good.
chairman.
Thank you. Good.
Yeah. So as a chairman, before I've been committed to youth advocacy, youth in governance advocacy, then campaign against drug abuse, which is rampant among the youth, and like the woman that just left, your first guest, we also campaign against menstrual hygiene. Yes, and the the aspect of youth advocacy can never be overemphasized, because it is important for youth to get themselves engaged. Advocacy is good because it shapes the economy, it shapes the country, it brings about new policy. I remember the first time I met Kabiyesi Oba Makama, the king of Kuta. He said the menstrual hygiene that we started in Finland, and because of the advocacy, the government in Finland had to put all women on compulsory leave during menstruation. Yes, yes, but it started with advocacy. So we can never, the youth advocacy can never be overemphasized. It's important. And as the chairman, we are just, testing the microphone. We have not really hit the ground running. We just have 2 months in office. I was just handed over uh, the properties of the Youth Council on Wednesday.
Okay.
So checking the files and the record,
Okay.
I believe that there are a lot of things for us to do. Like I said, we are going to continue our advocacy on drug abuse. Yesterday, I was having a meeting with some set of youth in Osunjela, to be precise, and far in my front, I was looking like five set of youth, abusing drugs. Yes, I could have took their pictures, but I just decided not to, in order not to embarrass them. But I think what is important to do is to keep hammering it on the ears of the youth that this is bad, and that is the advocacy we are talking about.
Coming into office, I mean, as a new NYCN chairman, what are your own aims and objectives as you
First,
assume office?
first is to liberate the youth of Osun State. The youth has suffered enough, and I think as a mouthpiece of the youth, the first thing I want to do is to make sure that the youth are one voice. This is the problem the youth of this nation have. Beginning from Osun State, we don't speak with one voice. Yes. So my first goal is to make sure that I have inclusive government, bringing all the youth together under this body. Before now, National Youth Council of Nigeria used to be the apex, but in the recent, we have other youth groups who also claim to be leaders of the youth organizations. But my first aim is to make sure that this youth council that is recognized by the government to be the apex and the umbrella body do its functions and responsibility as the apex and the umbrella body. And how? By bringing all youth groups and all youth together. This is my first thing. And the second is to make sure that I am very, very transparent in my dealings. What people see mostly is what I put last, which is innovation, programs and projects. But if you don't have a united house, you are not transparent, you might not be able to achieve great results when you are implementing your project.
Fair enough.
Yes. So the first two things is to make sure that all youth, and that is what I've been doing. I have visited many organizations, and I'm still doing that to make sure that we recognize this youth council as the apex and the umbrella body. So after that, and we are transparent in our dealings, of course, I am proposing Osun Youth Global Summit. By the grace of God, it's going to take us like 12 to 13 months to plan, because the more you plan, the greater the success. Yes,
Fair enough.
yes. So Osun Youth Global Summit, it might even take me to travel out of Nigeria for consultation. So when we say something is global, it should be global. Global means we are bringing all the youth across the globe who are from Osun State. What is the link? What is the gap between youth who have traveled and those who are still in the state? There is gap. There is exposure gap. There is mental mindset gap. Can we bridge that gap? Can they come and tell us how they were able to do it in that place, being successful, and we that we are here, how can we do it? I want to bridge that gap.
I mean, from what you said, you said you want all the youth here in
I've been
Osun
working
State
towards that.
to have work in one voice,
Yes.
come together
Yes.
under the same space.
Yes.
I mean, have we not been on that level before?
We have
and
not.
if it is not achievable, how do you intend
We have not.
to
Like I
breach it?
said, National Council of Nigeria was created in 1964, and 2016 a group sprang out of National Council of Nigeria called Nigeria Youth Congress. I was the chairman of Nigeria Youth Congress for 2 years, and believe you me, I can say it on air. The purpose of Nigeria Youth Congress is to counter National Youth Council of Nigeria. Yes, but we later realized that National Youth Council of Nigeria is government established. So there is no organization that can come and say they want to wage war, even if there are internal crises. There are many organizations in Osun State, and everybody is trying to say, I am this, I am this, I am this, this ego and pride that we are this, we are. So my first aim is to make sure that National Council of Nigeria is recognized by the state government, recognized by the federal government, recognized by all the security agencies as the apex and the umbrella of the youth. So if we are the apex and the umbrella, we should be the umbrella by bringing everybody under us.
Fair enough.
And that is what I'm doing. So like you said, we have not been doing that before, because if we have been doing that, some people will not be saying, I belong to A, I belong to B, I belong to C.
It's supposed to be
It's
under one
supposed to
umbrella.
be under one umbrella. And that is why I want to also use this medium to appreciate Honorable Tesimi Balaye. For the first time in this government, they remember us by giving us packages during the Ramadan fasting for the first time. And what do? We try to bring everybody together. We call the meeting all youth groups. We are coming together under this umbrella. That is when we can speak with one voice. And not until you speak with one voice, we will not get what belongs to us. Yes.
That is well said.
Yes.
Now, talking about partnership, how has your partnership now as a chairman been with the now saying that the NYCN, right? If I'm correct? Yes, NYCN
Yes.
is the only body recognized by the government.
Not the only body, the umbrella
The
body.
umbrella body.
Yes,
Okay. Thank you
yes,
very
yes,
much.
yes,
Recognized by the
yes.
government.
All other body are also recognized, but National Council of Nigeria is at the top, coordinating the affairs of all other youth groups.
Okay.
No matter how big you are.
Now, what is your
Man O' War, Red Cross, Nigeria Cadet, Ahmadiyya, all Christian youth, all Muslim youth. And there's a part in our concern that says no matter how big you are never bigger than National Council of Nigeria. No affiliate body is bigger than the umbrella body. So no matter how wealthy an organization is, no matter how widely they got their recognition, they are still under National Council of Nigeria. So your question,
So what is your now level of collaboration with the Osun State government precisely now?
Okay, I think I just saw a video. I got elected on the 1st of February, and on the 6th of February, I was invited to come and, I was invited to come and grace Imole Youth Corps, because it's a youth a government initiative that has to do with the youth.
Targeting the youth.
Yeah, so we don't have to, say we want to partner with government, because we are under the care of government already. So we demand what we want from government, but we now try to partner with other agencies.
Yes, please.
We demand what we don't partner with government. It is the responsibility of the government to take care of us. It is their responsibility, whether they like it or not. And some people will believe that the youth doesn't have strength like some other government, but this government is trying fair enough to make sure that they do everything within 2 months. Like 3 proposals has been approved.
Okay.
Sincerely.
Now talking about the NYCN here in the state, in Osun State, how has it been so far? Do you think private individuals, private establishments, NGOs, how well do you think they've been able to work with the national?
Yes, the previous government,
Osun
led
State.
by Comrade Ismail, had a partnership with government, and also one of the aspects that we normally don't look at, one of the points is we also need to engage the traditional rulers. Yes, and Comrade Abdul Majid, who was the caretaker chairman that handed over to me, also tried his best. But beyond that, I am also working tirelessly. We have visited Kabiyesi Elerimo, we have visited Owa Ilesha, we have visited Oni of Ife to make sure that, because these traditional rulers, they are the grassroots, they are the base. And we cannot say we are in Osogbo and we are running the National Council of Nigeria, we are not getting to the basis. So, and I believe that very soon I will be invited to the traditional rulers meeting to come and talk to them about youth involvement and youth engagement in various communities. So private sectors, it is our responsibility to write to them. Like we have visited the Commissioner of Police,
Okay.
promise to work with him on security of life and property in the state. And the office is always open because they also recognize us as the apex and the umbrella body. Like other organizations like SMIDAN or federal agencies, we are trying our best to meet with them because we can't sit down and expect them to come.
Definitely.
Yes, so we are trying to approach them. Like I said, the Osun Youth Global Summit is going to be one of the best events that has ever held in Osun State. By the grace of God, it's going to take us a year, almost a year to plan, and we are working tirelessly. I think that is my first aim, to make sure that and the team, of course, is rethink. We need to rethink education. We need to rethink agriculture. We need to rethink innovation.
Entrepreneurship.
We need to rethink the media. Yes. Yes. This program now is live on Facebook.
Definitely.
It's live on Twitter, live on YouTube.
Yes.
Sometimes DSTV, GoTV, all of them will fade away. You need to start rethinking. And people outside Osun State, outside Nigeria, they are rethinking already. They are always innovating. What are we doing? That is what I want to do, to bring them closer to us. What are you doing there? What are you doing there? We have many that we can also start doing that in Osun State. I believe that revolution is starting from Osun State.
Now, before IGBK comes to after that question, because our time is going already. Now, this program you're planning towards now, are you also trying to bring in all other youth bodies together? And are you seeing them cooperating with you, not feeling that you're trying to subjugate them in any way?
For the first time in the history of National Youth Council of Nigeria, over times, I will be inaugurating directorates. Directorates are like ministries in the government. So, and I have published it. If you have people who are reliable, who are capable, not just people who want to, but who have desire, who have the ability to work, because there's difference between you have the zeal and you don't have the technical know-how. So we are going to do interview for them, and we are going to put a square peg in the square hole. This is one of our aim of bringing this youth together.
I want to come directly to you right now. I mean, as the new chairman of the National Youth Council of Nigeria in Osun State, what is motivating you? What is that thing that keeps you going, and what is it that you advocate for each day?
Okay, Pro Lumumba said, it is your joy to, most Africans, this is what I'm quoting directly. He said, most Africans want to plant a tree and eat the fruit. But in the real sense, it is better to plant a tree and expect others
to eat from it.
Not even to eat from it, to eat the fruit. But what is my joy if I've planted a tree? My joy is that I have planted a tree that others will eat. This is the problem of Africa.
And
this is my motivation. I have handed over. I used 2 years at the Nigeria Youth Congress. I might not even finish my tenure as National Youth Council of Nigeria, because where I'm going is higher than this. And I know, because I believe that I am not of the opinion of the foreigners brain draining us in Nigeria, particularly in Africa. So I am of the opinion that you can be in Nigeria and make it and make Nigeria great again. This is my motivation. I want to be a leading factor that will lead Nigeria to a greater height. And I cannot do it until I engage the youth. I am still youth and useful. So the bedrock of every economic development are the youth. Yes, so it is important that now that I'm a youth, I coordinate my people together for a better Nigeria. There is a book I am reading now, High Road Leaders by Johnson Maswell. Majority of our leaders travel the low road. Few travel the middle road. Maybe 1% travel the high road, and it is the high road that is okay. So if I know this and I can be able to implement it, as the chairman of Nigeria Youth Congress, I met nothing on board. I'm just telling you life story. I met nothing. I was just handed over a paper. It's repeating itself now. And by the grace of God, I get office for Nigeria Youth Congress, equip it with several programs and projects, distributed over 25,000 sanitary pads, distributed over 10,000 exercise books within 2 years.
Yeah, that's
get a laptop for a media house for the Congress, and When I see opportunity again, I resign. But what is my joy? I have done it for others to
You
continue.
have made an
This
impact.
is it. Now, I was handed over nothing as the chairman of Nigeria Youth Congress. Believe you me, nothing, not even our office.
Wow.
As the chairman, National Council of Nigeria.
Well, you did it before. I guess you're ready to do it again.
This is my motivation.
Definitely,
Yes.
I do get that. So, what do you think? How do you think National Youth Council of Nigeria here in Osho State? How do you think we can get better? What are your plans to make sure it gets better?
It's just one thing. All of us coming together, thinking together, planning together, and executing together. Because in togetherness, there's strength. That is it. If everybody, like I said, the problem we are still having is that youth are not having one voice. Even the political youth. Some will go this way, while some will go other way. Let me give you the case that just happened recently.
Tell me.
Natasha.
Okay.
Some people are supporting Natasha, and some people will go and buy another set of youth to come against Natasha. Who are the major player of this protest? The youth. Believe you me, the youth. We are the major player.
So it's that we are building.
Yes.
Or we are doing the other way.
Yes.
So it's all in our hands.
It's all in our hands, and the only thing we can do that will favor us, if we really need a better Nigeria, we need to have one voice. We need to be under one umbrella. My honorable Adeyemi used to say when he was young, he used to shout up NEPA when there's light. Believe you me, my little kid, 2 years old, anytime I put on the generator, up NEPA. Believe you me, if nothing is done, 20 years, 30 years to this time, my children
will still be on the pedestal.
Are we going to be watching? We are all youth. Don't shake your head, sir. You need to get involved. Are we going to be watching?
We can. We shouldn't.
But we are selfish in Africa. Everybody just wants, for myself, for myself, for myself, for myself, for myself. Okay, let me give you one instance. I said I was just handed over an office with nothing. Does it mean that office has not been operating before?
I was going to ask that, but then I just decided to put it under the leaf.
Yeah. So it has been operating.
Definitely.
What happened to all the properties?
I get that.
This is the problem.
So what do you think?
Sorry, it's now coming to that. In normal government setup, do you get to do probations maybe for those who have gone? You try to recall and check.
Of course.
Are there opportunities to get to do
no,
such?
I just got handed over to on Wednesday.
Congratulations on that,
In
by
fact,
the way.
the key has not even been given to me, but I've went to check the place. Not even pen is there. I'm telling you, and this is the youth house of Osun State. Not even pen. And where I left, since I've left the office, as the chairman, my frames are there. They are still there. If I open the office today, I believe cobwebs will chase you back. This is leadership. Because I labor for it, must I take everything? When our governor was taking over, it also happened. So it happens at the top, it's happening at the bottom.
Grassroots.
Can you imagine? When are we going to change our ways? We have to do the right things, the right way, at the right time.
What do you think are one of the biggest challenges that are facing the National Youth Council of Nigeria here in Osun State?
Is our leaders. Yes.
And how do you think you can address them?
Where I am trying my best to, our slogan is build the youth, build the nation, maintain the elders, because the elders believe they have labored, for it. And I am trying as much as possible to also incorporate them or put them in their place. Let the youth lead. If we say it is youth, it is stated clearly in the Constitution, age 18 to 35. So if we are now the one handling the affairs, what we give to you as a maintenance is what you should take. This is not the right time. You have done it. You are not able to do it right. If Youth Council got it right, we will not be where we are. Because majority of all our assembly members, all our rep members will have passed through Youth Council.
Fair enough.
Youth Council is the youth government. So if youth get it right, we will get it right at the top. But because they have not been able to get it right, and that is where we are. So if we are where we are due to your own inability to get it right, and you still want to be telling us this is how you are doing it, it means you want us to remain
at the same
where we
sport.
are. And we cannot keep doing the same thing the same way and expect a different result. It's not possible.
Wow, it is.
It's not possible.
It has been very beautiful speaking to. Okay, did you just trance away? Okay.
Of course, we need to do. Like I said, when I was handed over, I was given 93 organizations. Some of them are ghost organizations, and I told my leaders, I said, sir, if any other person will not do it, this is my 4 years, I will do the right thing.
Now, lastly, before we round up
Yes,
on this segment,
definitely.
with what you are now saying as the new chairman, how do you think there's a possibility outside Ocean State, now Nigeria as a whole, other states, there are NYCN organizations there too,
Okay.
right? How do you intend to spread this gospel so that it's not just going to be development in one state in the southwest?
One of the lights that we have in Osun State, I say one, not only him, but one of the lights we have in Osun State House of Assembly today, I'm not sorry to say it, is Honorable Adeyemi Irekandu. He has given himself to developing the leaders of tomorrow, investing in tomorrow. This is what we need. Now, if I see him as somebody who is working, and I am trying to imitate him, another person will see me.
Well, I want to imitate you too.
Another person will see that person. So it will become like a channel, and little by little. Rome was not built in a day. The problem is because we want to eat our cake and have it at the same time. We have to, like I said, let's plant the tree and watch the tree to grow and bring fruit. We might then behold, others are going to eat. This is the joy. We have planted the tree. Americans keep improving every day. Germany keep improving every day. Luxembourg keep improving every day. Even Turkey keep improving every day. But what are we doing? Are we improving? No. No.
Okay, because of the warmth of our time, it's been very beautiful speaking to Mr. Akimbode Olakolupo.
Don't murder my name.
Olakolupo. I got it right.
You got it right.
Olakolupo,
Yes,
don't do that. You've not even allowed me to murder it before you felt I am murder it. So he's the new chairman of the National Youth Council of Nigeria here in Osun State, and we've been speaking about the youth, advocating for youth and everything concerning it. So now, as we co-host home, sir, what is your gospel? What is the last thing? What do you want our viewers? What do you want the Nigerian youth? What do you want the youth in Osun State? What do you want them to hold on to?
My word still remains that of Pro Lumumba of I've forgotten his country, but is a Pan-African, and this is it. All the youth, we must be ready to build this nation at all costs, not for us, but for the generations to come. Our fathers fail. Are we going to fail our children? We have started bearing children. I believe you have kids. I believe if you don't, you will.
I do have kids.
You have kids.
And he will have kids.
What do you want these kids to come and say?
On legacy.
This is what our father did. Now, when I had it, I had a child with Kabi said, he told me immediately he graduated from school, work was already waiting for him, and he picked up his employment letter, starts working, starts earning. But now, not 100, millions of youth.
That's not the reality now, actually.
Millions of youth are jobless, jobless and homeless. Many graduates still stay with their parents. Is this what we want to leave for our children? I'm not doing it for myself, man. It's not building house or building wealth for my family that will sustain the economy, but building a legacy that every family in Nigeria will be able to benefit from. Let us come together and build Nigeria.
And that is it about that. Definitely. Do you want to say?
Well, I mean,
okay.
You are even dumbfounded. I don't know.
Yes, so definitely we've been having a beautiful time speaking with Mr. Akimbode Olakolupo, and he's the new chairman of the National Youth Council of Nigeria here in Osun State. Hey, he just said something. He said he wants to plant a tree so that others can eat from it. And trust me, that is definitely a legacy. And I pray to God that we get it right. Hey, it has been a beautiful time having this our guest on seat today on Spring Delight, and we are not even done yet as we go for our spring fact and our food delicacy. Don't go nowhere. We have not said our BYEs. We'll be right back.
Peach fruit. Peach fruit, scientifically known as Prunus pasca, of the rose family, and is a native of northwest China. It is grown during the summer. Peaches have a round shape with a velvety skin that can range from yellow to red. The red peaches have a taste of floral sweetness, and the yellow has an acidic taste. There are two main types, freestone, and clingstone, based on how easily the flesh separates from the pit. Common varieties include El Pato, Red Heaven, and Georgia Bell. Peaches are low in calories and are rich in vitamins A, C, and E. They also contain dietary fiber, potassium, and antioxidants. The fruit promotes healthy skin, boosts immunity, and aids digestion. Peaches have inflammatory properties that may help reduce the risk of chronic diseases. They are also a good source of antioxidants, which protect against oxidative stress. The fruits may also contribute to heart health and improve digestion. Peaches are versatile, can be enjoyed in various ways. They can be eaten fresh, added to salads, used for wine, desserts like pies, tarts, cobblers, or made into jams and preserves. Grilled peaches make a delicious addition to savory dishes. Can be paired with cheese or served with ice cream. Peaches is a true marvel of nature, delighting our taste buds with its juicy sweetness and offering a plethora of health benefits. Its vibrant color, irresistible aroma, and delicate texture makes it a symbol of pure indulgence. So let's raise a peach to celebrate the extraordinary fruit that brings joy and nourishment to our lives.
You on top, calm down. So that's thank you very much. You on top, calm down. So that's
Peach fruit. Peach fruit, scientifically known as Prunus pasca, of the rose family, and is a native of northwest China. It is grown during the summer.
Alright, you're welcome back. It's the Spring Delight on Western Spring Television, and today on the third segment, it's a special one because we are ready to travel. Ajib, will you travel with me?
Yes, I would love to travel with you.
Okay, fine. I would love.
You didn't ask me what, because it's been a while I traveled.
Really?
Yes, I've been
So you've just been
stuck on the
from
job,
work
you know, till home. It's been
Okay,
so.
well, let's get to travel.
Take me away.
Outside. I beg, I'm not taking you. All right, let's quickly get to travel to the city of Oyo, or you are laughing, in Oyo State, Nigeria. Let's get to see. Actually, in case you're not aware, today is the coronation of Alaafin of Oyo. Let's get to see some things happening there. We have our correspondents live in Oyo Alaafin today to give us feedback on what is going on with the coronation of the new Alaafin of Oyo. How excited are you two?
I want to be there.
I mean, oh well, don't worry. You are here and you'll be there, you know.
I really want to be there. Please,
then the spirit.
Please let us go to Oyo.
Let's get to Oyo. I mean, see the grandeur. I like.
Kábíyèsí o, kádé pẹ́ lórí, kí bàtà pẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀, kí ìrùkẹ̀rẹ̀ tó pẹ́ lọ́wọ́.
Is where you're skipping it, like the thing what doesn't want
I
to
mean, so
flow.
this ìrùkẹ̀rẹ̀ kó dókínní to the new Ọba of Ọ̀yọ́, Ọba Akeem. The Aláàfin Akeem Abimbola Owo Ade. It's about that time. It's about that
Actually,
time.
congratulations to the Asian city of Oyo in Oyo State, Nigeria, on the coronation of the new
Aláàfin.
king. You know, there was a day. Was it 2 days or 3-4 days ago? I met someone. I mean, I was just listening to a conversation. The person asked her, "From where are you?" He said, "I'm from Oyo." When your town, we actually
That they were working on it, right? And here it is.
Oyo kaki mu ẹni ọba anyhow.
Aláàfin ni.
Now, at least nobody will say Oyo is without a king.
Definitely.
Today is actually the D-Day, and we celebrate with the Oyo people and the original Oyo people. I mean, the citizens of Aomo, Oyo Gongon. We have our correspondence there. Let me say it in Yoruba so that it can sink in very well. You know, if you say it in English, the crudeness will not really come out very well. And and our correspondents they will get to have some gist and know what's actually happening.
And from what my producer is telling me, it might be very hard to connect them right now because of the warmth of our time. But definitely, Western Spring Television, we are on ground there at Oyo for today's coronation, and definitely we're going to give details sometime later.
And, you know, I like the fact the combination of modern system and culture.
Yes, right.
You know, in the olden days when you check those black and white screens, you just see maybe one camera. But see, camera stands. Those stand they go.
No, definitely, it is a big deal, and I pray that I mean it rains as long as in fact almost as long as
it wishes to rain.
Yes,
because you might give him a benchmark of 100 and maybe he wants to go to 130.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Don't at this point, don't give anybody benchmark.
Fair enough. Would you? Would you ever love to be like a king or something?
I'm a king already. I'm a king of my house. I'm a king of my house. So I'm a king myself. Not do you want to?
I'm very sorry. That sounded very comic. You know, like when they say you want to be a king, you're not like the king. I don't understand. You have to parade yourself with a crown in your house.
The crown in my head itself. You see now.
Man, it has been a beautiful time today. Congratulations to the people of Oyo, the coronation of the new king. Aláàfin Abimbola Akeem Owo Ade.
And if you want to get updates on that, definitely stick to your screens and subsequent bulletins. Definitely we'll still get to bring you updates on what's happening on the issue of coronation.
Yes, and it's gonna be a wrap about that on Spring Delight today. I'm sure it has been enlightening, not just for me, but for you out there too. And we promise you that week in, week out, it is always gonna be, it can only get better from here. Catch up with us on all our social media platforms. Remember, we're on YouTube, so all you gotta do is type Western Spring Television, and we are going to be in your faces with our loads of amazing content. Hey, I hope you had a nice time. Femi, did you have a good time?
Of course. I did.
Okay, my name is Ajibike and Jerry Ojo. I pray to God I'm going to see you again next week.
Bye-bye. I'm Olu.